Hey, my name is Attorney Walter Rudolph Hnot III. I'm with Disability Resolution PA. Let's talk about the layout of the NOSSCR conference for the first day of the Bootcamp program over at the Lowe's Hotel, which is on Collins. Let's go ahead and begin. Basically, the way it was set up, you had kind of a panel, and the panel would come forward, kind of give you information, and then at the end of that information, you'd basically get a question section. They'd walk up in the aisles with microphones. I think it was a bunch of Beta 58s. Or no, actually, I think it was SM 58s, and they were all just, wireless yada yadas. And basically, people would talk into them. They'd ask questions. They'd get responses. Obviously, a lot of the questions weren't case specific. They were more just generalized procedural or, administrative or blah, blah, blah questions. The boot camp is meant to be for those individuals, in my opinion, who do not practice all the time or are non-legal reps. I don't think it's for attorneys. I know I was sitting there thinking, I've heard this stuff a billion times. But with that said, I think it was good for me to kind of study the structure of how it worked so that I can use it with my future interns and employees to better create a system that will essentially go forward and allow them to learn this stuff faster. Now, the big thing you got to realize is that when you get to the hotel, okay, usually there will be, people running around, oh, it's on this floor, it's on that floor. The first thing to always remember is that usually when there's a smaller event that precedes a larger event, then basically, you want to go ahead and frankly figure out what two floors they're on. Usually they'll be on different floors because they're going to be in different rooms because the larger room is needed for one and the smaller room is needed for another. The thing is that the boot camp is on floor number 2. The full conference is going to be on floor number 3. So that's one thing to watch out before you go to one of these NOSSCR conferences, what floor it's actually going to be on. Next thing I want you to know about is parking. Apparently parking at this place is around $45 per day, special parking or whatever. Which to me is, it's just too much when you could just park it at one of the nearby places and walk over. Another thing that I would say is that if you can, buy extra batteries for your computer because there's not a lot of charging spots. And finally, if you do get a chance, I don't know if you can see, I don't know, it's behind the seat. I brought one of those Duracell campers that you can plug in a three-prong cord into. It doesn't last super long, but it will get you through a good amount so that you can go on battery power and then go plug that thing in, and then basically from there you can just keep swapping it in and swapping it out. That way you can kind of keep using your battery power. Now I tend to use a lot more battery power because I'm uploading websites or I'm uploading videos or I'm editing videos, so the computer is constantly having high energy consumption needs, as opposed to what a lot of people brought, which were these cute little fold-out computers that were like the size of a clutch, purse. Either or would be great, either or would be fine. Just keep in mind that, at the end of the day, you are going to need some sort of means of getting power. A lot of people are using the power outlets for their phones and stuff like that. What else do you need to know? It went really, really well. I have immense respect for those individuals who put this event on because they did a great job. I'm very excited to see what they're going to be doing with Bootcamp Day 2. I do think boot camp should have been made into a 2-day event because, frankly, I saw a lot of confused faces in the audience when it came to the 5-step sequential process, and a ton of confused faces other than the attorneys. The attorneys were sitting there smiling when they saw Sarah Bohr get up there, because Sarah Bohr is known as for, when it comes to basically federal district court, federal circuit court, the U.S. Supreme Court. When it comes to like that stuff outside of the traditional SSA docket between filing and appeals counsel, when it comes to all that stuff that comes after the SSA docket, she was, she's a champion. She wrote the book on it. So, it's the book I studied. It's the book that most attorneys have studied. It's the, the attorney I worked for before I started my law firm is in her book for writing one of the writing one of the cases, and it's just something you should own. But Either way, I just want to give you a quick update. My name is Attorney Walter Rudolph Hnot III. I'm with Disability Resolution PA. You don't have to be a client to give me a call. I can always just give you the information anyways. Bottom line is that if you have a unique question for your unique claim, give me a call. If you want the most up-to-date information, give me a call. If this video helped you in any way at all, please leave me a 5-star AVO review. And also, we've made more Social Security disability videos than any other person in the United States. And what we want to do is we'll make videos for you if you have a question, but they're not going to be case specific. They'll be case general, meaning they're not going to have your specific information in it. And if you want to send me specific information, please don't put it in the bio area. Please put it in an email or just give me a call and give me the fact pattern. All right? I'll catch you a little bit later. You have a wonderful day, and we'll go from there. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.